Hello everyone, welcome to Manoeuvre Education, and today we will discuss the weekly current affairs, the world this week, 4th week of March 2022. So let us discuss, but before we going to start, I want to discuss that if you are preparing for the Tissnet examination and if you are targeting the TIS campuses like the Mumbai, Guwahati, Tuljapur and Hyderabad, so don't worry, batches launched by the Manoeuvre Education where you can get the live classroom coachings, ebooks and shortcut tricks for your examination and many more doubt solving sessions where you can solve your doubt with the help of the faculty members. And you can also get the recorded videos, topic wise test and mock tests, and you can also get this kind of the WhatsApp group where you can solve your queries and doubts with the help of the faculty members in this kind of the group. And you can also get the 10,000 plus question for your practice session, and you can also get the mentorship program with the help of the examination mentors. So what are you waiting for, guys? Book your seat now and call on 8828581455. You can also visit our website manoeuvreedu.com. so if you are interested for this kind of the program, so don't worry, the link is given below in the description where you can fill the Google form very easily, and as per your requirement our counseling team will contact you and will guide you. Where was the India Japan Annual Summit 2022 held? So there are the four options over here: Tokyo, New Delhi, Chennai, Osaka. So correct answer is the New Delhi. Is it clear? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Japanese counterpart Fumio Kishida held talks in New Delhi during the India Japan Annual Summit 2022. After the meet, the Indian Prime Minister announced that Japan is set to invest 5 trillion yen or rupees 3.2 lakh crore in India over next 5 years. So this is a Japan Prime Minister's first visit to India as the head of the Japanese government. Okay, let us move on the next question. Which country has developed a relativistic Kickstart amplifier? It stands for the RKA, which can destroy satellites in space. India, Russia, China or Israel? So correct answer is the China. Okay, let us discuss the description. China has recently developed a microwave machine relativistic Kickstart amplifier. It stands for the RKA, that could jam or destroy satellite in space. The device can generate a wave burst measuring 5 megawatts in the Ka band. It is a portion of the electromagnetic spectrum used for both civil and military purpose, we can say that. And directed energy weapons, it stands for the DEW. Okay, directed energy weapons use contracted electromagnetic energy to destroy enemy equipment or the personnel. Let us move on the next question. India advocated the Biological and Toxin Weapons Conventions. It stands for the BTWC. At which international body? So there are the four options over here: United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR; United Security Council, it stands for the UNSC; United Nations Environmental Program, it stands for the UNEP; and Internal Court of Justice, it stands for the ICJ. So correct answer is the United Nations Security Council. So let us discuss the description. India advocated the Biological and Toxin Weapons Convention, stands for the BTWC at the United Nations Security Council, UNSC. Okay, so India announced that it attaches high importance to the BTWC convention as a key non-discriminatory disarmament conventions prohibiting an entire category of weapons of mass destructions. Okay, let us move on the next one. Which Indian has been appointed to United Nations Advisory Board on Executive Multilateralism? Okay, so there are the four options over here. So correct answer is the Jayati Ghosh. Okay, so Jayati Ghosh has been appointed by United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres to the Advisory Board on Effective Multilateralism. Okay, United Nations Chief Guterres announced the establishment of the new high level to be co-chaired by former Liberalian President and Nobel laureate Alan Johnson Sirleaf and former Swedish Prime Minister Stefan Löfven. Okay, so you have to remember this thing, and you can see the photo of the Jayati Ghosh. Okay, let us move on the next one. Germany has signed the energy deal with which northeastern country to reduce its dependence on the Russia? So there are the four options over here: Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, or United Arab Emirates. So if we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the Qatar. Okay, let us discuss the description over here. So Germany has signed the energy deal with the Qatar as a long-term energy partnership, we can say that, and Russia has been the largest supplier of the gas as well as to the natural gas regarding to the Germany. If you remember this thing, Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2. Okay, is it clear? And Germany, Europe's biggest economy, in seeking to become less dependent on Russia and Russian energy sources, we can say that after the Russia started to invade Ukraine, the portion of the Ukraine, we can say, and Qatar's emir and Germany's minister also discussed ways to enhance bilateral relationships or bilateral relations in the year of this energy sector. Okay, so you have to remember this thing, and please take care about the flag, which is called the Qatar flag. Is it clear? Let us move on the next one. The golden langur is an endangered species and native to which of the following country? India, Bhutan, India, Sri Lanka, India, Bangladesh, or Laos and Cambodia. If we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the India and Bhutan. Okay, so golden langur, it stands for the Praxipicus gi, is an endangered primate species that is distributed along the boundary of the Bhutan and India. As per a recent study, there is a significant decline in the habitat of golden langur, and the intensity of human langur conflict is increasing due to enhancement human footprints in the habitat of this species. Is it clear? So you have to take care about this thing, and the boundary which is called the India and Bhutan. Is it clear? Let us move on the next one. Sujam, which was seen in the news recently, is an offshore patrol vessel of which armed forces? Indian Navy, Indian Army, Indian Coast Guard, and Indian Air Force. If we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the Indian Coast Guard. Is it clear? ICG. The Indian Coast Guard stands for the ICR. Okay, Indian National. The Indian Coast Guard has commissioned ICGS Sujam, the fifth Coast Guard ship in the series of the 105M class offshore patrol vessels. You can see the photo over here. Okay, ICGS Sujam is the fifth and last offshore patrol vessel designed and developed by the Goa Shipyard Limited for the Coast Guard. The vessel uses totally indigenous steering gear and gearbox which was being imported earlier. Okay, so in this particular question you have to remember this thing regarding the Indian Coast Guard 105M class 1 गोवा शिपयार्ड लिमिटेड के द्वारा इसको बिल्डअप किया गया है, एंड रिगार्डिंग द सक्षम ICGS सक्षम. इज इट क्लियर? लेट अस मूव ऑन द नेक्स्ट वन. X-Daslak is a joint defense exercise held between the armed forces of India and which country? Sri Lanka, France, Uzbekistan, or Oman? If we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the Uzbekistan. Okay, the third edition of the joint training exercise between India's and Uzbekistan's armies named X-Daslak begin in Uzbekistan's Yangirik. Okay, so you have to remember this name, Uzbekistan's Yangirik. Okay, India is represented by its Grenadiers Regiment, while the Uzbek army contingent is represented by the troops of the Northwestern Military District. Is it clear? The last edition of the Daslak was held in the Uttarakhand Rani Khet. Please remember this thing. लास्ट एडिशन कहां पर हुआ था? उत्तराखंड के रानी खेत में हुआ था. इज इट क्लियर? एंड द जॉइंट एक्सरसाइज विल फोकस ऑन काउंटर टेररिज्म ऑपरेशन इन द सेमी अर्बन टेरियन. इज इट क्लियर? लेट अस मूव ऑन द नेक्स्ट वन. Biplobbharath Gallery was recently inaugurated at which of the following city? Bhubaneswar, Kolkata, Guwahati, or Shimla? If we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the Kolkata. Is it clear? Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Biplobbharath Gallery at Victoria Memorial Hall, Kolkata via video conferencing on the occasion of the Shahid Divas, जो कि 23 मार्च को ऑब्जर्व किया जाता है. Is it clear? The gallery showcased the contribution of the revolutionaries in the freedom struggle and their resistance to British colonial rule. It showcased the birth of the revolutionary movement, formation of the association by revolutionary leaders, spread of the movement, formation of the Indian National Army, contribution of the naval mutiny among four others. Okay, so you have to take care about this thing. And यहाँ पर आप गैलरी का फोटो भी देख सकते हैं जहाँ पर हमारे रिवोल्यूशनरीज हैं उसके फोटोज लगे हैं इस गैलरी के अंदर. इज इट क्लियर? लेट अस मूव ऑन द नेक्स्ट वन. What is the main objective of the Sujam 2.0 campaign? So there are the four options over here: groundwater conservation, grey water management, rainwater management, and flood management. Is it clear? If we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the grey water management. So Jal Shakti Ministry Gajendra Singh Shekhawat has recently launched the Sujam 2.0 campaigning for grey water management. Grey water is wastewater from non-toilet plumbing systems. The theme of this year's campaign is groundwater, making the invisible visible. Is it clear? So you have to take care about this particular theme. Is it clear? Okay, you have to remember this thing. Under the campaign, government will mobilize communities, panchayat, schools to undertake the grey water management. Okay, let us move on the next one. Which organization successfully test fired the surface to surface BrahMos supersonic cruise missile? ISRO, DRDO, HAL, or BHEL? Is it clear? So if we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the DRDO, Defense Research Development and Organization, successfully test fired the surface to surface BrahMos supersonic cruise missile in the Andaman Nicobar Island. The extended range missile hits its target with pinpoint accuracy, we can say that, and one of the missiles earlier misfired due to technical malfunction from an Indian Air Force unit during a command air staffing inspection. It stands for the CASI. Is it clear? Let us move on the next one. Which country is the host of the BIMSTEC summit in 2022? India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh. So if we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is Sri Lanka. Okay, so the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, that stands for the BIMSTEC. Okay, BIMSTEC summit is hosted by Sri Lanka in 2022. BIMSTEC charter and the BIMSTEC master plan for transport connectivity are proposed to be signed during the Sri Lanka summit. BIMSTEC was established in 1997. Okay, in 1997, and it comprises 7 member states: Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, and Thailand. Is it clear? So you have to remember this thing. कौन कौन से member है BIMSTEC के अंदर? 7 countries है, बांग्लादेश, भूटान, इंडिया, नेपाल, okay, Sri Lanka, and Myanmar, and Thailand. Is it clear? Let us move on the next one. Who has been awarded the Nobel Prize 2022? Dennis, Curtis, William, or Hall? So if we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the Dennis Parnell Sullivan. Okay, so the Nobel Prize of the year 2022 has been awarded to Professor Dennis. It is awarded annually to outstanding mathematicians. The award was established by the Norwegian government in 2002 and it is managed by the Norwegian Academy of Science and Letters. Professor Sullivan was awarded the prize for his contributions to topology, in particular its algebraic, geometric, and dynamical aspects. Is it clear? So you have to remember this thing. Okay, let us move on the next one. What is the India's GDP's growth rate projection for 2022 to 23 FY23 as per Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development? It stands for the OECD. Is it clear? So 8.7%, 8.5%, 8.3%, or 8.1%. So if we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the 8.1%. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, has retained the outlook for India's real gross domestic product GDP at 5.5% in FY24, lower than 8.1% in 2022 to 23. Is it clear? Let us move on the next one. What is the theme of the Wings India 2022? Flying for all highlights, flying for all, India at the 75, and India Global Aviation Hub. Okay, if we talk about the correct answer, so correct answer is the India at the 75, new horizon for aviation industry. Is it clear? Let us discuss the description over here. There is a description, the theme of the event: India's at the 75, new horizon for aviation industry. So you can see the photo over here. Is it clear? 24th to 27th March के बीच में ये सारी चीजें हुई थी. Okay, so thanks for the today session. Before we complete, I want to discuss that If you are preparing for the Tissnet examination and if you are targeting the TIS campuses like the Mumbai, Guwahati, Tuljapur and Hyderabad, so don't worry, batches launched by the Manoeuvre Education where you can get the live classroom coachings, ebooks and shortcut tricks for your examination and many more doubt solving sessions where you can solve your doubt with the help of the faculty members. And you can also get the recorded videos, topic wise test and mock tests, and you can also get this kind of the WhatsApp group where you can solve your queries and doubts with the help of the faculty members in this kind of the group. And you can also get the 10,000 plus question for your practice session, and you can also get the mentorship program with the help of the examination mentors. So what are you waiting for, guys? Book your seat now and call on 8828581455. You can also visit our website manoeuvreedu.com. so if you are interested for this kind of the program, so don't worry, the link is given below in the description where you can fill the Google form very easily, and as per your requirement our counseling team will contact you and will guide you. Thank you. Jai Hind once again, and we will meet tomorrow 11 a.m. onwards, which is on Monday, okay, and we will discuss the daily current affairs and the Hindu news analysis. Is it clear? So please be present over here, and if you really like this session, so please like this session and please share the session with your friends, family members and colleagues who are preparing for this particular examination. And if you are really like this session, if you are really appreciate this session, and if you are the new family member, so please just subscribe our channel for your regular updates and notification regarding the session and videos and the knowledge, okay. So once again, please like, share and subscribe the particular sessions, okay. So once again, thank you. Jai Hind. Bye bye, take care and always welcome.